they're said so often for a reason, right? You mentioned those leadership trees and the people that you sort of follow. One person that I wanted to pick your brain on specifically, you mentioned that you were training with George St. Pierre a while back. Maybe just take me through how he sort of inspired you and continued to motivate you, because, you know, they're very similar worlds between the UFC and professional wrestling, but obviously very different as well.
Yeah, I think George was like one of the most disciplined athlete that I've seen around me. Like when I trained with him, uh, it was just training from morning to night. Basically, like it was if we have done the workout training in the gym, like for musculation, like just body parts and everything, bodybuilding type of deal, where everything for the strengths. And then we would go to his house, and then we'd run some sprints, and then we would run basically a bunch of sprints. And I remember it was during December. It was super cold, and a lot of ice and snow, and we would go like every day. And after that, I would do my own thing. So he was going to his striking coaches, and then he had like his jiu-jitsu course, and then he had like 4 or 5 trainings per day. So and it was nonstop. And I trained with him like for maybe 3 months, and man, I learned so much. I learned so much. When I saw him like having all the success that he had, to me it was no fluke, no luck. Like a lot of people, sometimes they think someone is lucky to have like great skills or anything like that, but he worked for everything that he had. Like even like on his days off, he would reinvest his money. Like let's say he would have like a big fight, and then he could have like 2-3 months off. Then he would just go on a trip in Thailand and just find a place to train there, or if he would fly to Japan for conferences and things like that, he would find the time to train. He just loves it, though. I mean,
Yeah.
still got to be disciplined, but he's very passionate about what he does. So that when you got the passion of what you're doing, that helps a little bit. But sometimes I've seen other pros that didn't have much of train hard, but I've sometimes had the feeling that a lot of guys train because they had to train. But George, I felt like he trained because he liked to train. It was just the way he was built.
Yeah.
Just the way he built himself, basically. Because it's all about habits. So it has to become an habit.